I know my English is not fluent, but that's okay. I mean, there are a lot of reason why my English is not so much fluent, because I mean the main thing I can say, basically starting from the initial days, I did my schooling from a Odia-medium, where we started English at class 3. So class 3 means by the age of 8. So by the age of 8, some English medium school kids, they might have started speaking very fluent English, and they started studying a lot of things by that time. And second point is the environment, right? So I grew up in a village area, and everyone were using the mother tongue, which was Odia. So there was no scope like we can talk in English. Like nowadays, if kids are staying in a city, small kids also, they start talking in English with their parents or with their teacher or in their school. Okay, that was not an option for me in that at that time. So that is one of the other reason. So one more thing is, every curriculum and study material, notes, writing in the exam, studying, all those books were in Odia till my 10th. So only way we can basically we are using English is when we are studying the English subject only, and that too teachers were more focused on the grammar. Like you have to study go, went, gone, do, did, done, that one, like tense and all. We never spoke in English. Even that English class also, teacher used to use a local language, because every student should understand, right? We were not like that much smart at that time. We can understand everything in English. Okay. So next thing is the effort from us. I cannot just blame everybody. We were not that smart enough also to know even if whenever there is a movie we have to watch, we are either watching in Odia or in Hindi. Okay, there is no kind of way we should watch. I remember when I was in plus 2 in hostel, we used to organize one day when we'll bring a TV and a VCR system, that CD system. There was this disc basically. So we are choosing those English movie which has been dubbed to Hindi. Those movie were basically watching. Okay, that much frequent I was in English. Okay, so those are the few reasons. And when I jumped to plus 2, I think that was English itself. So, but still, rather than except college, wherever I was staying, like my mess, my friend circle, everybody was from Odisha. Mother tongue was Odia. So we never spoke in English in wherever we were staying during my entire college days of plus 2 years. So that was, our conversation was always in the Odia itself, and I was enjoying that. Right, speaking in Odia feels like heart-to-heart conversation at that time. Okay, so then I joined diploma. So at that time, okay, in classes and all subject was in English. You have to learn that in English, write in the English. That's okay. Somehow I was able to write perfectly English and understand those. Reading was also good. Okay, but same 100% of students were from Odisha itself. So we used to talk in Odia in our hostel while going to college. Even once teacher will leave the class, our mother tongue language will start basically. So there is no scope of having a conversation in English except with teacher. And I don't remember if all the teachers were speaking there in English itself, because all the students were from Odia and teachers are from Odisha itself, like having mother tongue as Odia. So even if while oh sorry, somehow the battery went down in the camera, and same as memory card, that is full. So I have to again copy the video, delete that, and I reinsert the other battery. Okay, anyway, I was saying basically lectures were also using Odia sometimes, because all the students were from Odia background. So diploma, there was no scope. So once I joined the job, which is basically in Bhubaneswar itself, I joined. There also, like when we are talking with our like trainer or training head or everyone else, that time we had to use the English. Somehow I started developing that like kind of a way to speak with them. I was able to do that at that time. I cannot say like I was totally like not able to have a conversation, but at that time most of the things were technical. Okay, so if like kind of I was doing the technical conversation correctly, then it's okay. But there also, the I think students we have there, all were either Odia or few were from Hindi background. So at that time also, except the training time when we were having a conversation regarding anything, our job, our any technology, any training details or personal conversation, those we are doing in Odia, because we are proud to be Odia. Whenever we are getting a chance, we should speak in Odia itself, because that feels a real comfortable, because talking on your mother tongue, I mean, that's really peaceful and it gives a real happiness. Like I always feel that, and I always proud of that also. Now when I came to USA on 2020, real difficulty started from that time, because here by the time I developed that kind of the way of conversation in English, that was already there, but still it was not fluent. So then when I came here, you have to go to a store, you have to go for any bank, you have to go to office. In my office, everyone in my company are either south or from here, so you have to speak in English. So now English become my language, not by choice but by force. Okay. So you have to speak in English every time. So that really helped me also, like speaking in that English with the colleague and every business client meeting every time. That thing really improved day by day from last 6 years. You guys might be thinking, after improvement this is my situation, then think like when it was in early stage, how I might be speaking. Okay, anyway, but here it has been started, because I have to join the calls. They are clients from the, USA or different countries will be there, but still when we see our Odia people in here also in the office, we used to talk in Odia, but that is just 1% time. Another like kind of 99% of time you have to speak in English itself. So now, like coming to the current stage, okay, like there are a lot of things I have started recently. One thing is there is a YouTube channel, the AI Cross, where I am uploading the content in English itself, because before that I used to do all the content in Odia. If you'll see this channel also, all the previous videos. Now I because not doing in English was not a choice basically, that was by force, because I was not confident enough to speak in front of camera in English at that time, not at all. Now once I came here, I think one day I thought like, why I am not comfortable, or why I am not doing a video in English language, and why I am like having that fear speaking in front of camera. Then I got the answer. because of judgment. Like people will judge myself, okay, this guy is not able to speak correct English. His pronunciation is not correct, because I a lot of time when I was in engineering and in training, people used to some kind of mock my pronunciation also. There are a lot of word I pronounce it in a wrong way, or that is kind of having a might be my mother tongue influence on that. That's okay. So then I thought, okay, even if people will judge, that's okay. Let me do my job. Let me create those contents in English. Let me speak in English in front of camera. If people are thinking like I am not able to speak or they are not able to understand, that's okay. Because I mean, one thing I always kind of agree, or I always say to everyone, knowledge is everything. Language is just a way to communicate that. But if you have knowledge, if you have what you are speaking, like that thing is correct and that thing is not impacting anyone, then whichever language you are saying, or even in English you are saying in a different way, in a not a proper fluent English, that's okay. So I mean, that's why I try to communicate to everyone, whoever is watching my videos. Like if you ever feel like talking in a different language, you are not feeling comfortable because you think people will judge, that's okay. Okay, just like close your eyes and think like this is a new thing you are going to try, and just do it. So yeah, if you guys like, I mean, finding this video connecting to your life, your situation, then do give me a comment on my video, like, share and subscribe.